Later on this hour, I put the question out. If you're a regular listener to the show, you know that, I'll use air quotes when I say our good friend, Pav, has sent us some songs over the years. Most have been terrible.
Oh, good old Corey Conacher.
That's the only one that's ever had any staying power, and that's a 3-second snippet out of one of them. Pav has sent us another song. So Hammer's put out on Twitter this morning, do you want us to play it? And the reaction has been somewhat negative. I'll be quite honest with you. Big shocker. In fact, someone says, if I want to listen to really bad music, I'll turn it to the FM dial and go to the left-hand side, if you know what I mean. A lot of bad music found there.
Nice. I swear I could go into the studio and apply a microphone to the back seat of my pants and the expulsion of gas.
Right.
The sound it makes.
Chris writes, does it feature a kazoo? And if it does, then the answer is no. Is there the traditional Pav kazoo as part of the music?
There is lots of kazoo.
Lots of kazoo. And it's sung to the tune of what?
Zombie by the Cranberries, of course.
Which is a great tune, but just not in a kazoo.
I don't know it.
Zombie? Oh, yeah, you'll well, I would say normally you would recognize it, but whatever Pav is doing to it, you might not recognize it. But anyway, we'll figure that out. Okay, Pav, our friend who creates the really terrible songs that we play, has sent us another one. Now, the last one was particularly bad. They all involve kazoos. We put the question out on Twitter this morning, do you want us to play it or not? Overwhelmingly, people said, Hammer?
There was some love.
Overwhelmingly, people said?
They could do without it.
Okay, which is the reason we're going to play it.
When you say we, maybe we define exactly what you mean by we. That's the Queen's English.
It's 2-1. It's 2-1.
Oh, you don't want to play it, do you, Hammer?
I've heard it, and I definitely want to play it.
Yeah,
all right.
Hammer's the only one that's heard it. It's always a surprise to Steve and I and to the good listener. Cody tweeted in this morning, 100% I want to hear it. It's so bad, it's good.
There we go.
Huh? All right. So this was a 90-second Pav extravaganza?
Yeah, slow to build, so I went right to the middle of it.
Right to the middle of it, because that's the key. It's what, the best part or the what part?
Starting in the middle gets us to the best part quicker.
Okay.
But you need a little build-up, too.
All right.
You got 9 seconds before I get nauseous.
All right,
Perfect.
9 seconds, Pav. You're on the clock. Here we go. Sens and Rangers tonight, according to Pav.
With their sticks and their skates and their tricks, raise the stakes, stop the chase, move to wait. They are sniping. Go, Sens, go! Led by Stone. Hamburglar, 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 glur, glur. Oh, go, Sens, go! Led by Stone.
Oh, yeah, drum line.
Hamburglar, 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 glur, glur, glur.
Oh, here, take it to the bridge.
When we teed it up an hour ago, you're saying "Zombie" by the Cranberries that was apparently sung to. I don't remember that song. I said, well, when Pav sings it, you'll of course recognize it right away. And
I do. I don't. Yes. I know the song.
See,
yeah.
That's the sign of a good little ditty. He's covered it well.
No, he hasn't. And what's he up to with the Hamburglar there? That was like, I don't know, was that Inspector Gadget he was trying to do? Kind of a Cookie Monster thing?
Sure. But certainly, so bad it's good.
Hamburglar, 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 glur, glur.
That is very Cookie Monster-ish.
Arnold Schwarzenegger or something?
7:59. All right, let's get to the emails and the tweets, shall we? Mornings at TSN1200.ca. Email address, tweet at us at TSNSteve, at TSNJR, at TSN1200. Much to get to.
Yes, Paolo writes, regarding Hamburglar, Hamburglar, Hamburglar.
Are we going to have to go back? We'll need a quick reset here because this goes back a couple hours.
Another song from Pav, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that Hammer has whittled down to, well, at one point, a best 20 seconds of the 90. 15 seconds, that's what we're down to now.
Get it down to
6 seconds,
1.
sorry.
Oh, 6 seconds.
6 seconds.
Getting there.
Okay. The key moment, I guess, of this song sung to the Cranberries, Zombie, from Pav.
Hamburglar, 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 glur, glur.
It's fantastic.
6 seconds you're not getting back. There was no kazoo, by the way, at that point. That came later.
Yeah, it was like a bridge. It was great. Paolo writes, Tigor Nation is in absolute denial if led by Stone and Hamburglar is not stuck in their heads right about now. I think Pav deserves a second play of that song this morning to pump up the fans in the city for tonight's game. Go Sens go. That's from Paolo.
Hamburglar.
Blah, blah, blah.
Couple of tweets here. One from a guy named Pav who's not that Pav, who says, I hate that guy shares my name. And another from Howard that says, I'd rather stick my face in a beehive than listen to that.
Hamburglar.
Howard, you know not to send us those tweets because Hammer is just going to get fast and loose with his fat fingers. And that's what you're going to get.
Hamburglar.
Jeff writes about the Pav song. Jeff with a G, if you're wondering. Mark it down. I'm sorry, but Pav, that boy's not right in the head. You can clearly hear the reverb in his brutal Sens fight songs created by the Cinder Block Foundation in his parents' basement. That spot could have easily been filled by, I don't know, something else, like a 30-second ad. That's from Jeff. We'd rather hear a 30-second commercial than
wow. All right. High praise for our advertisers. It's always good.
Hamburglar.
Speaking of which, we'll be live, Simmer and I, because Steve has a day off tomorrow, from Cal Tire. Be there between 6 and 10 for a rare Tigor Roadshow.
This is Tigor on TSN 1200.
Oh, go Sens go, led by Stone. Hamburglar, 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 glur, glur, glur.
Really? That's what this show has become?
What time of day do you record that and what are you on? Like, what do you, where do you, like, if you're with your buddies and you don't do that by yourself, do you?
No, and I don't think you do it when you're in a normal state of consciousness.
No, but you have to, like, be having fun
well, who has what grown person has a kazoo? Let's start with that. Who has a kazoo?
Some people might have, the recorder? That's what Ian keeps talking about. I guess the girls are doing recorder lessons.
That would be our good friend Pav with his nod to the Hamburglar. And, last night at least it seemed to pay off yet again in another shutout for the Hamburg.
Father Muldoon sits and watches our Sens sit in ninth. With 2 more wins, this could possibly be our time. Who'd have known what they've shown? There's Mark Stone all alone. Go Sens go, led by Stone. They are fighting with their sticks and their skates and their tricks. Raise the stakes, stop the chase, move to wait. They are sniping. Go Sens go, led by Stone. Hamburglar, 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 glur, glur. Oh, go Sens go, led by Stone. Hamburglar, 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 glur, glur, glur.
Robin NB writes, hey guys, how about the Canadian kid and the Masters today? Good old Corey Connors.
Oh, good old Corey Conacher.
Well, since we'll probably never see Corey Conacher in the NHL again, maybe Corey Connors, who is playing in the Masters, maybe he'll make a name for himself as the next Canadian great golfer, and then we could just smoothly...
Well, if Pav's listening, maybe he can make a song for Corey Connors.
That'd be great.